when you play golf, it's like if you can't play golf, you can't play golf, if that makes sense. You know, when you play tennis, if you can't play tennis, you can't play tennis. Whereas you can play basketball, miss every single shot, and still feel like you're kind of doing something.
You know what really bothers me about this analogy, Radar, is Emp on the lower third had Yoshi, and I was about to roll that all in and be like, it's kind of like playing Yoshi, because Yoshi plays a different game from everyone else in Melee. But now we have bullshit Marth Fox. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Falco, excuse me?
Same stuff. You know, to a Mario main, it's all the same.
I just wanted to be able to really just bring that full circle.
Yeah, so this is a matchup I've been working very hard on.
What do you think about this? Because it's you know, now we got the Mango Zanes of the world, right? And in like 2021, Falco apparently won sometimes. Marth still won pretty supremely.
So there's a couple things there. So just to kind of kick off the Mango Zane thing, even Mango is like, maybe I'll just play Fox. It's honestly the classic like Falco Fox syndrome.
Yeah.
Falco Fox syndrome goes like this. Falco can do many, many things. And then Falco, Fox, excuse me, can kind of do all of those things like a little bit better.
Right.
And so someone like of Mango's caliber is like, why work super hard when I could work hard to get like better results all around?
Yeah.
That
why
said,
use many words
when few
words do good?
Do good.
Or whatever.
Exactly. So. That said, though, I think there's a lot going on in this matchup, and one of the things I'll probably bring up if we see this matchup in top 8 is that. So obviously you're going to talk with people, and they're going to say something like, "Oh, you know, this is Falco favorite for this reason." More often than not, you'll hear this is Marth favorite for this reason. I think one of the big things that I don't hear as often is that one of the reasons this matchup I think feels very kind of Marth favored, feels very Marth dominant, is because certain things in the Marth side of the matchup are like solved. We have like very, very good standard flowchart answers. And from the Falco end, we don't. And one of the best examples of that is the edge guard. We're going to watch an edge guard right now. Decent back air there. Called out kind of a risky side B. But Falco's edge guard on Marth is not like universally mapped out at all. 100%. And then Marth's edge guard is so mapped out. Everyone, Mewtwo King has since 2007 been showing us how to edge guard Spaceys off stage. And that creates this really weird divide where it's like, you know, of course it's going to feel not so good when one side is so kind of unfigured out right now.
Yeah. I mean, like, the thing on the Falco side, too, is, like, a lot of times in the edge guard flowchart, what you'll have to do results in, not like guess isn't the right word, but you are kind of taking a gamble, right? Like, in that last sequence where M kind of, like, he got the first edge guard correct, he did a back air, that was calling out the Marth going high, right? But then the Marth is able to just go to ledge and then reset, and then the Falco kind of just gets all that damage for nothing because you have to play it over again.
And sometimes they don't even get damage. They get like nicked at like 7 and then die. And so again, it's like not. Like, I like how you use the word gamble because I think one of the things the Falco is gambling on is not just to try to get a stock. It's that they might just die. And so a big part of this matchup, especially at this level being like anything that's not kind of super, super, super top level, is really not giving Marth those like random free kills.
Right.
Because every Marth player knows that like that's kind of what you're hoping for throughout the match. Is just like, I hope I kill Falco at like 10, at least once a game. Here we're going to see the edge guard that I was talking about. Nair, not really a common option here.
Yeah, miss tech also. You just die for that. That's rough. It honestly seemed like Emp had like pretty good momentum in that first game too, which is, I think it's just a symptom of the fact that Falco can really just get blown up so easily in this matchup. It's hard.
I wonder if Emp is like let's say his name is like Evan Michael Powell or something. You know, it's like we're thinking about like, you know, like Emperor Lemon or whatever, but it's just like, that's just my initials. Although I think you would capitalize if you did that. Emp will let us know on Twitter if he rewatches this set. But in the meantime, we got Falco cornered against Marth. Like the high side B.
My man's also not pre-matching at all. Birdie got 3 pummels on that grab at like 40. That's insane.
That's terrible, yeah. That's not even a pre-match. At that point, you should just be matching, period.
Well, you can just match during when you get the grab.
Yeah.
And you should be able to, I mean, like, you should be able to get 1 still as Marth, but 3 is pretty crazy.
Like, that's the thing, is like, if they do 2, you're like, maybe you should have been matching ahead of time. If they do 3, you're like, gotta pick up the controller a little bit, man. Like you gotta start wiggling the stick.
I think back to at Santa Paws last year. I think I've told you about this. It was Foxy Grandpa playing against some Falcon player who, on the player cam, was just like 1,000-yard stare. And Foxy got a grab and pummeled him 7 times at 0. And like and he looked over at him like, what's going on, man? Like, what are you playing? And he's just like nodding, like just FTC nodding at rocks.
Yeah.
But this, oh wow, that's rough. No Phantom means you probably get that kill. But
ooh, great DI on the back throw. This is actually a really good percent for Falco here. As doesn't end up closing it out, but like kind of hard for Marth to kill. Right now, though, kind of it becomes the opposite, where like being on low percent makes you actually feel kind of bad. You can get these really big openings here. Tech chase situation, not too easy to follow up because of Dreamline's platforms.
Dude, Birdie's got Power Shield grab on lock too, which is kind of surprising. The first Power Shield that got that first stock off of M, it pushed him a little bit too far back, but fortunately Marth has an absurd grab range, so that should be a kill. But reverse hit doesn't really matter.
Over time, though, we are seeing some more development in this matchup. I think there's a lot that needs to be done just across the board. And I think Zane specifically has developed things so that stuff like that Power Shield game is like second nature to most Marths on Unranked now. There was a time where that just didn't exist. Like I was working on a video. Take laser fair is something that you think about just as like a staple in this matchup now, right? Like everyone knows that Marth can just kind of fair out of the hit lag and get a crazy opening.
Oh my gosh.
Literally wasn't possible. Look, speaking of this, crazy openings, already 62%, 70, keeping it going. Great recovery though. I like these the use of the side B at the different heights.
Okay, yeah, jumped early, so that was good on that. But you put yourself in tumble and you just died for that? That's so brutal.
Yeah, this is... tough. Emp is digging right now.
Where's he digging
totally
to,
gives away the corner pressure. So a huge part of this matchup is trying to keep Marth in the corner as much as possible, because those are where you actually have like some pretty favorable mix-ups, and you can do things like this is one of those things. When you play Marth as Falco, sorry, when you play Falco against Marth, it feels like Marth is this like all-powerful god that just is like constantly controlling the situation.
100%,
when you play Marth, and I've been playing, I started a new account. I started a new account to play some ranked as Marth, like only exclusively, and when you play Marth, like, you're really trying to hold a good position the whole time. And if you lose that position, you're like, oh god, oh no, he's behind me. What do I do? But the Falco, like, it's hard to identify when they're in those kind of panic situations.
For sure, yeah. I mean, that's a big thing that Mango does like quite well.
Yes, absolutely.
3 out of 5? Really?
Damn.
What a tournament. Here I was.
We do it different in Canada.
Here I was thinking, we're back in the old grind, man. 2 out of 3, shake my hand, Emp. But another shot here. I mean, yeah, Emp had a lot of good moments so far. I think the last stock was really indicative of like the pace he wants to play, right? He was doing like full hop to top platform. He was going short hop or like medium jump to side platform to top. So he wasn't like hyper committing until he could land on top of the Marth relatively safely.
For sure. Yeah, I think the main thing is we just need to see Emp have a game plan built around positional stuff. And then, yeah, trying to recognize, like, I honestly think if you play this from the Marth side, you start to recognize the spots where Marth is like, oh god, like, this is terrible, what do I do? Like, right now, Marth is like, how do I get out of here? And he couldn't, you know? It's like, okay, like, I'm gonna do this retreating fade back air. I'm gonna make it look like you can run in.
Oh, he missed his wave dash length, though, to grab ledge. That's rough.
All right, here for sure, you want to grab ledge and then roll up. Yep, okay, that's fine too. I mean, like, roll up and then do the down smash.
Yeah, there's a couple. You could do neutral get up down smash. You could do roll right there if he's gonna go low. But he's dead.
No. Yeah, not possible to get a kill there, but I mean, 18%, not bad. Okay. Honestly, Emp has made some adjustments. This is the beauty of best of 5. Is you kind of get to see a player actually kind of change. This is a beautiful combo.
Yeah, he had the right idea too with waiting for the up tilt there. Again, just a little bit misspaced, but
just looking for a meaty hit there. I don't love the forward smash. Again, main thing is like trying to find corner spots. Like one of the big things I watched a lot of fiction lessons in this match because this is something I'm working on a lot, is when you think about cornering a character, it's very easy to get kind of focusing on like, okay, I'm on the left side, I'll corner him in the right side, but all you need to do is like swap sides with Marth, and then like Marth is in the corner. Like right now, Marth was in the corner there, but then Emp just ran away instead. Once again, you could corner him, but ran away a bit. And it doesn't seem like he's running away because he's doing like lasers and it feels proactive, but like really, when Marth is in these cornered spots, like you gotta leverage that.
This is something where I say like traditional FGCs are very good at pointing this out of side switching, but it's like it's significantly easier to do it in this game because there are platforms. Yeah. And like, you just have so many different angles of approach to be able to create a side switch or, you know, force a weird like real estate position where now the Marth is cornered as the Falco gets above him, right? But he should be able to get this stock.
Yeah, just barely doesn't, and that was a great example of what I'm talking about with the like mapping at the edge guard. Like that whole thing, forward throw, down tilt, trying to cover the side B with the jabs. Like there's so many options that have like literally for a decade plus been around. Decent forward smash, but again, kind of backing off, afraid of Marth at the ledge. This is another thing. Falcos are so afraid of Marth at the ledge because it feels like that's the place that I die.
I think, the reversal opportunity cost is insane, right? Like, you just get nicked once if you're off stage as Falco, and we saw that was what ended GOML last year, right?
That is true.
It was Mango gets hit with one Dancing Blade, Zane wins the whole tournament for it, but it's crazy how quickly the Falco can die for that, so I don't blame them for not wanting to approach like that.
That's the thing, you don't have to approach. You can just stay like on the edge of the platform, like the inner edge, if that makes sense. And then Marth is like, ooh, how do I get out? But what we've been seeing Emp do sometimes is go, ooh, scary platform, like scary Marth on edge, and then kind of run off to the center. And yeah, center stage is good, but you have your opponent cornered. You can just kind of go like right here, running back to center. Why? Why? It doesn't need to happen.
I think part of the reason is Emp has gotten clipped with get up attack from birdie a couple of times in this match, where he's like hyper respecting it now. Because a couple, like, on both sides, too, there's been a handful of, like, missed techs where maybe you're just, like, buffering or you just press A or you're doing these weird wait moments. Like, we saw Emp on top platform trying to play, you know, a little bit of bait. When am I going to get up attack if you double jump into me sort of thing.
Marth killer?
So this should be, you, like, committed a little bit early, right? Because you can maybe go onto stage, force a light shield, go for a Marth killer, like you said.
Yeah, there's just a lot
There's the get up attack again,
that they're working on right now. I think the main thing, though, is this match, as crazy as it sounds, would look so different if Emp didn't just back off in those corner spots.
Sure, yeah.
Like,
I mean, but that's like, what you're describing is the push-pull of that matchup,